Welcome to the Boys Division I Championship here from the NCSAA between Trinity International out of Las Vegas, Nevada, at 9-7 on the year, and the NIAA League going right to left, going up against Life Christian out of Forest Park, Georgia, at 16-6 on the year out of the GICAA. As Trinity will play it in off the opening tap, and those white uniforms going right to left. 3-ball in the corner. That's off the mark for Marlon Leston. And back the other way comes Life, and they'll get things started here. Corey Gist in the corner to Kendarius. Now Kendarius will fire a 3. That's good. Triple for Kendarius Gist. And a 3-0 lead here early for Life.
All right.
Shot off the mark. And Life will push it back up here. Ja'Cory Gist. And that knocked out of bounds. I believe it will stay Life basketball. On the lane, that shot blocked out of bounds by Gabriel War. Life to play it in again. Underneath, that was blocked away. Out on the run comes Dyshawn Nix. Nix down the lane, missed the layup, but tipped in by Gabriel War. And a 3-2 lead here for Life. Just underway in this Division I matchup. On the far side it goes, comes back to Ja'Cory Gist, off to Kendarius. Now into the post for McAllister, trying to swing it back up front. Now back to McAllister on the baseline. That wouldn't go, but rebound put back in by Kylon Reed. 5-2 the lead, back to the way, down the lane, and the layup with the left hand by Enrique Baez. So Baez with the bucket. 5-4 is the lead for Life. Timeout. Take a break. Come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. So Life Christian will walk it up, leading 5-4, approaching 6 minutes to go in our opening quarter. That's underneath, and that was knocked away and collected by Trinity. Outlet feed comes ahead, loose ball in the front court. As that is knocked out of bounds. And it will be Trinity basketball as Medant Mao and the lineup for Trinity. Underneath, that missed. Rebound put up and put back up again by Dyshawn Nix. 6-5 is the lead for Trinity. Up the near side, Marquez Cruz. Pumps it back out front to Gist. Now back to Cruz again, down the lane. Good pass, and the lay-in by Imari McAllister. 7-6 lead for Life. Other way along the baseline. That's picked off. Outlet feed from Cruz. Ahead up the floor to Ja'Cory Gist. Handle on the baseline. Back to Kendarius for 3. That's good. Kendarius Gist with his second 3. And it is is a 10-6 lead for Life. Timeout to Trinity. Once again, back here in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Timeout. There's a turnover. Ja'Cory Gist was out of bounds on the far sideline, so it will be Trinity basketball. And it comes up the sideline. Zala Bangala back on the near side.
Good
Three
shot.
Ball good from Marlon Leston. His first points of the game.
Found the guy wide open. Boy, that was a good one. Boy, that's a spread out 1-2-2 zone if that's what it is. That's really.
And we got a whistle and a timeout to Life as they got trapped in the far sideline. Once again, we'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Out of the timeout. Life into the front court. That's the middle of the lane. Runner there won't go. And the rebound underneath to War. Back to the way they come. Layup on the left side won't go, but we got a whistle and a foul. I'm not sure who that was on either. I missed the breakout, but it's the first on Life, and free throws here.
Got one of them.
So Zaba Bangala with the first free throw. Another one coming as we're all tied up at 10. That one off the mark. And out of there with it comes Life. Near side Cruz. Swings it back over to Gist. Trying to go back to the middle of the floor, and that's kicked, I do believe. So it will end up being Trinity basketball. Down the lane, take to the rim. That was missed. Put back up
that
and
one wasn't.
By Gabriel War.
Gabriel's like a guy last game. He's kind of head and shoulders above the others there.
12-10 is the lead here for Trinity. Back over on the wing for Cruz. Kicks it out. Deep three off the mark by Ja'Cory Gist. And now out of there with it comes Trinity on the run. Down the lane, and the layup is good by Madent Mao. And it's 14-10.
Watch that three-point shot he took last time. He never got his feet set.
Under 3 minutes to go here, opening quarter. Down the lane, that ball poked away. 2-on-1 break. Down the lane, that should have been a travel. And the layup by Daishen Nix. The coach's staff for Life looking for that. And referee on the near side was explaining why it wasn't, but I would like to hear that explanation because it certainly appeared as it was.
Oh, boy.
3 ball in the corner. That wouldn't go. And the rebound kicked out, and now heads out of bounds.
Weston was his second rebound.
Trinity will get set to play it in. Amari McAllister, the senior for Life, checks in. Bengala down the lane, and he'll lay it in with the right hand.
That was not an easy shot. He was quite a ways out to the side there, almost behind the backboard. Still got it kissed off and in.
Trinity up 18-10. Cruz up the right side, ran out of room. Loose ball on the floor. We got a whistle and a jump ball. And Life will keep the basketball. And another timeout to Life. We're not even in the first quarter. They burned through 3 timeouts. We'll take a break, come back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Out of the timeout, Life has it, trailing 18-10. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Life down to just 2 timeouts left for the rest of the game. A good step down the lane. Layup by Marquez Cruz. 18-12. Up it comes to Mao along the baseline, and the dunk for Gabriel War.
That was a rather impressive.
20-12. Try to skip pass across. That was not a good idea. That's picked off. Outlet feed ahead to Madit Mao. Underneath, layup there for Daishen Nix. 22-12. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Off along the wing. Kylon Reed, that wouldn't go. A rebound underneath to War. And back up comes Trinity. That pass deflected and picked up by Madit Mao underneath, and the layup for Zaba Bengala. 24-12, 45 seconds to go in the first.
I like Zaba Bengala. That's cool.
Ahead now on the baseline. That wouldn't go. Whistle and a reach-in foul underneath. That will be on Amari McAllister. His first, team second. Couple of substitutions here. Enrique Baez into the lineup for Trinity.
See, Life is in a 2-3 zone. Way extended out. Uh-oh.
And there's a turnover down the lane, and that's rejected off the backboard by Daishan Nix. My goodness. That 3 missed,
There's
and
another
Nix
one.
blocked another one out of bounds. They gonna call it a foul?
Oh, that can't be.
I mean, well, yeah, the other way,
Oh.
I think. Might have been a push-off. I was going to say, man, if that was on that block, it certainly could not have been. That first block, that was impressive. Was it a technical foul, maybe? Why is the coach out in the middle of the floor? That's the first question I've got. Both of them are out there.
This isn't a coaching time.
It's not a timeout, is it? Free throw rattles around and off for Zaba Bengala, and he'll have another one coming. Missed a pair. So it'll be Trinity basketball.
That's not the way you make them pay for it.
I think that technical foul was on Kendarius Gist. Although they didn't really say it was a technical, they just called the foul like it was a regular foul.
Yeah.
Off on the wing, 3 ball, that won't go. And that's the end of the first quarter. 24-12 is the lead for Trinity. Back with the second quarter here in just a little bit. You're watching the NCSAA. (24-12) is the lead for Trinity, just underway here in quarter number 2. As Trinity back to the middle of the floor, try to swing it back off and out to the wing for Nix. Now near side baseline, that's way off the mark from Madate Mao, and will be Trinity basketball. Back to the 2-3 zone again for Life. Bengala out front, 3 ball. That rattles off no good, but tipped back up and in underneath by Zaba Bengala.
Mangala struck again. Come flying in there. Way to follow the shot, boy.
26-12. And that knocked away and then stolen.
Mangala almost had that one.
Off in the corner, 3-ball, that won't go. Rebound underneath, put back up and in. Nice work in the post by Brandon Grimes. 26-14. The front court comes Nix. Off on the right side now, back out front for Bangala. 3-ball, good. Triple for Marlon Leston. That's his second three of the game.
Beautiful shot.
29-14. 6:30 to go here in the half. In the corner, 3-ball off the mark from Kendarius Gist. Now 2-on-1 break, and that pass deflected out of bounds. So Trinity will get set to play it in here. 6:15 to go in the half. Back off on the near side. This is Mao. Mid-8, try to go far side. Now on the baseline, Jabari Williams. That was thrown away and knocked out of bounds, but Trinity will keep it. 5:57 to go in the first half.
Good hustling defense by Life. 2-3.
So here comes Life out on the run, down the lane. Kick out, 3-ball in the corner. That won't go for Kendarius Gist. Now another fast break. Down the lane and the one-hand dunk from Marlon Leston. 31-14. 5:25 to go in the half. Outside on the wing for Cruz. That wouldn't go. Off the rebound, outlet comes up the floor. And down the lane, that knocked out of bounds. And it will be Trinity basketball. Actually, they're going to call a foul on that. Be on Kendarius Gist. That's his second and team fourth.
Had a few things mixed up over here.
So to the free throw line goes Zaba Bengala. I don't know. I'm not sure what Gabriel Ward was doing. He went to take the net down from the rim, and they had already blown the free throw in. So they sacrificed one free throw. There'll be another one coming. And that off the mark. So over two, layup missed underneath, and slow to get up is Zaba Bengala. He's eventually going to get there, though. Layup missed on the other end. Tipped, still loose. And now along the baseline, off it comes. Down the lane, layup good, and the foul. The bucket for Cruz. The foul on Jabari Williams, that's his first and team first. 31-16 with 4:40 left to go in the half. And Marquez Cruz to the free throw line. And free throw, no. Tipped up, that missed. Rebound put back up, no. And finally cleared out underneath. Back to the way comes Trinity. Baseline 3-ball, no. On track down in the corner. Skip it back over. Down the lane, we got a whistle and a foul. And we got a technical foul. as well. So Zaba Bengala will pick up his first on the technical foul. And I believe the actual foul might have gone to Ja'Cory Gist. The technical foul was on Zaba Bengala because as he went to the hoop, he got fouled. They called the foul. He still had the ball in his hands, and he turned around and rolled it right to the guy that he had run over instead of giving the ball to the official, and the officials didn't like that too much.
Coach is giving him an earful right now, too. What are you doing?
So Kendarius Gist hits the first, then hits the second. And the thing is, now you've opened the door back up.
You certainly
31-18, and Life gets the ball back.
You didn't make either one of your free throws.
The other problem is he's missed
4 or 5 free throws in a row.
He's 1 for 8 from the free throw line. So, I mean, on top of that, you throw in a technical foul, and that's not helping your cause a whole lot. 3 ball in the corner wouldn't go. Back up with it comes Trinity. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Try to work on the wing. Sent back out front. Now 3 ball. Good. Triple.
Oh.
That's Marlon Lustin.
How about that?
It almost looked like it didn't go in.
Yeah.
It went down so easy.
It dropped just almost without moving the net.
34-18. Pass underneath, sails out of bounds, and it will be Trinity basketball. Back into the lineup comes Zaba Bengala.
Mario McAllister just about got his head taken off with that pass. He wasn't expecting that one. Let's see if Bengala can do a little better now.
If it comes to Medek Mao, now on the near side for Lustin. Lustin will hold here. 3:10 to go in the half. 34-18. Little step through. That wouldn't go. Rebound tip back up and in by Gabriel Orr.
That was rebound number 6 for him.
36-18.
Yeah, defense, how far it comes out. I mean, clear to the half court line.
On the baseline, 3 ball there. That won't go for Kendarius Gist. And Trinity will bring it back up for the last 2:30 of the half. So far, Trinity has controlled things here in the first half. 10-foot jumper, good from Gabriel Ward.
Looks like he didn't even have to try there. He just faked it, and the guy went off the feet, and he just stepped aside 1 step and put it in.
38-18, just still on the baseline. Skip pass across, and we have a whistle and a foul on the take to the hoop. That will be on Jabari Williams. His second, team third on Trinity.
His coach went over there and said, you got to stop in there and cut off that baseline.
And the free throw, good from Kylon Reed. And the second one off the mark, 1 out of 2 for Reed. 38-19. Rebound comes back to Life, though. Jumper at the free throw line, no good from Reed. Back to the way comes Trinity on the run. 2-on-1 break. Gabriel Ward underneath will lay it up and in. Now 40-19. 1:40 to go here in the half. Loose ball. Now down the lane. That was blocked. It will end up being Trinity basketball. 1:20 to go in the half. Life came out early in the first quarter and came out strong and grabbed an early lead. And then ever since then, Trinity got it going, and they have never looked back.
Yeah, they've done it fairly easily. There you go. What are you going to do with that?
Not much. Saba Bengala on the inside gets the two underneath, 42-19.
Between Bengala and War underneath it, there's not much they can do.
For Trinity, there's not much of a bench. It's not like you could go, hey, bring in the subs.
No, they don't have but three guys.
Only 8 guys on the team.
Yeah, 3 guys, yeah. 8 guys on the team. And when you call those big guys, there's not that many of those that go around either. So if you get past the starting lineup, get some of them on the bench.
And a double team out front that was deflected. We got a whistle and a reach-in foul on Daishan Nix. His first, team 4th. He comes now out front with it. His Cruz lost it, and loose ball. We got a jump ball. And it will stay with Trinity. 30 seconds to go in the half. 42-19.
Where's he going?
No, I guess it should be Life basketball. He comes into the backcourt, and Cruz up the right side for Kendarius Gist on the baseline. That was a nice move and laid it in off the glass.
That was quick. He just beat him to the punch.
42-21. Down to the last 10 seconds to go here in the half. On the wing, 3 ball, good. Triple for Marlon Lustin.
It sounded like he wasn't thinking about it.
And that will do it for the half. 45-21 is the lead for Trinity. Our first half totals, first off for Life. 4 points for Marquez Cruz, 0 for 1 from the line. 10 points for Kendarius Gist. He's 2 for 2 from the line and has 2 3-point field goals. 3 points for Kylon Reed. He's 1 of 2 from the line. 2 for Brandon Grimes, 2 for Amari McAllister. Life, 2 of 9 from 3-point range. For Trinity International, 6 points for Daishan Nix, 2 for Medite Mao. 14 points for Marlon Lustin, including 4 3-point field goals. 9 points for Zaba Bengala. He is 1 of 8 from the free throw line. Enrique Baez with 2 points. 12 for Gabriel War. And in 2 of 5 from 3-point range for Trinity International. Up to you for our rebounding totals.
All right, first of all, for Life Christian, we had Marquez Cruz with 1 rebound. Kendarius Gist with 2 rebounds. Ja'Cory Gist with 3. Kylon Reed had 2. Brandon Grimes had 2. And Amon McAllister had 2 for a total of 12. For Trinity, Daishan Nix had 2. Marion Leston had 6. Zaba Bengala had 3. Enrique Baez had 1. And look at this. Gabriel War had 6 of them to go along with his point score. So he had a good first half. Well, we got the end of the first half.
45-21, the lead for Trinity. Back with more of a Division I championship in just a little bit. You're watching the NCSAA. Start of half number 2, 45-21 is the lead for Trinity. Here in this Division I championship. Alley-oop pass underneath and a two-hand dunk for Zaba Bengala. (47-21). On the lane, that was blocked. Now out of there with it comes Daishen Nix. Ahead on the break. And almost throwing his shoulder out was Marlon Leston. Tried to dunk that and almost missed the whole hoop.
Well, he did. I think they might have to pick him out.
I'm not sure what happened, if he got bumped going up or what, but he tried to throw that down hard and almost missed the entire thing.
Yeah, he did.
That could have been dangerous.
Yeah,
Three ball on the wing. That won't go for Cruz. It will stay Life basketball.
Yeah. Coach is still over there with him. I don't know what exactly happened, but those dunks can sometimes not be good.
So out front with it is Kendarius Gist. Off to Grimes. He lost it. On this poked out of bounds. And it will be Trinity basketball. And it comes to Zaba Bengala. Zaba lost it. Comes Life on the break. 2-on-1 break. Whistle and a foul on Nix.
There's that tomahawk chop again.
Second on Daishen. And team first to the free throw line goes Marquez Cruz.
I think it just for let go of the temptation to try to slam it down and just get a nice little clean block.
Free throw off the mark. Cruz will have one more coming.
Jeremiah Cruz back in the lineup for Life. No.
Free throw here rattles off. No good. Now picked up Trinity to push it back up into the front court here. Madit Mao. That pass is picked off and then kicked into the front court and eventually goes out of bounds. And it will be Trinity basketball. Good hustle, though, from Marquez.
Nice hustle, but when he kicked the ball, wasn't it dead then?
Should have been a kicking violation.
Yeah.
And a whistle and a foul. That will go on Cruz. That's his first. Team first this half. 6:21 to go in the third. 47-21 is the lead for Trinity. Off it comes for Nix. Makes up the near side to Baez. Enrique just ran out of room. Had it taken literally right out of his hand.
He did.
Back the other way, down the lane, and the layup by Ja'Cory Gist. 47-23. Up front comes to Marlon Leston. Now Nix with it. And we got a timeout to Trinity International. Full timeout with 5:50 to go. Back with more in just a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. So Trinity plays it in, and off the inbounds pass, a two-hand dunk for Zaba Bengala. I mean, it couldn't have gotten a whole lot easier than that.
That was quick.
I mean, it was literally off the inbounds pass. This pass deflected, back out on the wing. Three ball there from Cruz, won't go. And the rebound cleared out by Trinity and knocked out of bounds, and it will be Trinity basketball on the far sideline. Up with it comes Madit Mao. Trying to track it down, lost track, and then turned it over. Cruz on the break, missed the layup, tipped out of bounds, and it will be Trinity basketball.
Here comes Jabari Williams in his first time in today.
And it comes near half court. That's knocked away. Down the lane. Layup, no. Rebound tipped out. Up with it comes Bengala all the way in. No. Rebound put back up, and we got a whistle and a foul. Go on Brandon Grimes, his first, team second. And now Jabari Williams to the free throw line. That's off the mark. 4:56 to go in the third. 49-23 is the lead for Trinity. And missed a pair. Working with it is Ja'Cory Gist. And out front. Three ball in the corner was blocked. And back up comes Trinity. Nix out front. Fouled by Ja'Cory Gist. That's his third, team third.
I like Deshaun Nix's way he handles the ball. Gets it up the court for him. Oh, there's a mess up. Just as I said that.
Down the lane. That shot's no good. A whistle and a foul. And that will go on Marlon Leston. It's his first, team second. And free throws coming up here for life. First one is good, and Cruz will have one more. So 49-25 as we approach 4 minutes to go in the third. All the way down the lane, layup no, but whistle and a foul on Amari McAllister. McAllister's second, team fourth.
Well,
this game kind of grinding to a halt now.
yeah, it is.
Not a whole lot going on. Free throw off the mark. Leston will have another one coming. Rattles around and out.
Yeah.
Free throws have not exactly been great for Trinity.
That's been a weakness here that today they've had.
Here, there's another foul.
Again, it's swinging at the arm. Don't swing around up there and draw those unnecessary fouls.
Marlon Lustin with his second, team third. Free throw off the mark. Missed a pair. Go back over to Trinity. On the lane, that runner is good. Good take to the hoop by Marquez Cruz. 49-27. On the lane, layup wouldn't go. Cleared out of there by Life. On the lane, and the layup is good by Ja'Cory Gist. 29-29, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 3:19 to go in the third. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Now out of the timeout, another foul. This one on Ja'Cory Gist. I have that as his fourth. And team fifth.
Man.
Free throw shooting in this game has just been not good. Life is 4 of 10 from the free throw line.
40%. Oh boy, not good. I hate to think of what Trinity is. He did make 1 out of 2 there.
They are 2 of 14 from the free throw line.
Oh.
2 of 14.
That's the worst varsity shooting of free throws I think I've ever heard of.
Layup good by Marquez Cruz. So 50-31. Good alley-oop pass backdoor for Zaba Bengala, who has another dunk. 52-31. Of course, when you're playing like they're playing now, free throw shooting is
that's not the main
much
thing.
less important. On the baseline, that wouldn't go. Rebound down low to Bengala. Launches it ahead. And
threw it away.
Out of bounds it goes. It will be Life basketball.
We're going to send the little guy back in. Ward's coming back in then.
In the corner it goes, and that knocked out of bounds, so it'll stay Life basketball. .2:15 left to go in the third. This third quarter is taking forever, it seems like.
It does seem like it.
Two on 0 break here off the turnover. Down the lane with the dunk is Daishan Nix. 54-31, 2 minutes left. That's knocked away, out of bounds.
Oh, it should be.
And it
no,
will
it should be the other way.
Life basketball.
Went off of that guy's foot right there, number 34. Went off his foot when he slapped it.
Underneath, that shot blocked. Got a whistle and another foul.
Oh, man.
Be on Daishan Nix. That's his third. Team fourth. Is it possible that we could have somebody shoot the ball without being fouled anytime this quarter? Is that something that we could make happen? Free throw good there by Kylon Reed.
Now you're going to take the big guy back out again.
54-32.
Bring back in Jabari Williams.
That one off the mark. It's out of bounds, and Life will get it back. McAllister's three off the mark. Rebound smartly played there by Ja'Cory Gist back off the defender.
Yeah, he did. It's flying out of bounds, right back off of the opposing team member.
Underneath, that taken away. Now Nix trying to push it up the floor. Down the lane, Daishen dumped it off. This deflected back out. Trinity still keeping it. There's a turnover. Thrown to the backcourt and turned over again. Nix back on the near side. Now tipped ahead down the lane. That shot blocked. Put back up, and that should be goaltending. (54-34). Closing in on a minute to go in the third quarter. Jumper wouldn't go. Rebound tipped back up and put up no good by Leston. Corey Kist into the front court. Swings it across to Cruz. Three ball out front. That won't go. Rebound kept alive. 3-on-1 break here. Alley-oop tipped back because the pass is a little bit too tall. And that block put back up. Got a whistle and another foul. So Marquez Cruz will pick up his second.
Hey, there goes a free throw average up.
So Jabari Williams makes one.
Two.
And now two. So that will definitely help the old average. 56-34. On the lane, 3-on-1 break. And the layup by Zaba Bengala. 58-34. Down to the final 10 seconds of the quarter. Cruz, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. 58-34 is the lead for Trinity. We're back with their fourth quarter in just a minute. And watching the NCSAA. Ahead it comes on the break, and another dunk from Zaba Bengala. Now 60-34, down to 7:30 remaining. In the lane, that runner is no good. Trying to attack. The left-handed layup wouldn't go. Rebound tracked down by Manit Mao and turned over. Extra passes, another turnover. Outlet feed here. Daishan Nix, and he'll flush it with two hands. 62-34. And Life is about ready to put in their bench as well, which they might as well at this point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's over. The other team's already called off the
Oh,
dogs.
that was a nice take to the rim, though. And Kylon Reed will head to the free throw line.
I don't know. I don't know why you just couldn't call that a jump ball.
So Kylon to the free throw line here in a game that's been over for a little while. 62-34. Still 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this game. So Reed misses the first. Now one more coming.
Leaving in one guy. That's the guy shooting the free throw. I don't see anybody else coming in. Nope.
It's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Trinity. On the run, little tip pass back. And the lay-in by Enrique Baez. 64-34. 6:15 left. Down the lane, that won't go. Rebound underneath. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. At
Let
this
it go.
point, unless it's something insane,
Yeah.
just let it ride.
And the guy's playing too. Back off and foul. It's no.
Well, if you're Trinity, just let them score. I mean, if
Yeah.
they want to shoot a layup, shoot a layup. Free throw off the mark. Another one coming for Kylon Reed. I mean, I don't mean you stop playing defense, but once they get
Right.
that deep, just let it go. 64-35, 6 minutes left. Up with it comes Bengala. Off along the baseline. No look pass back to Zaba, who laid in. 66-35.
They don't have anybody else they can put in, do they?
Three ball in the corner. That's
There we
good.
go.
Triple.
Wow. We haven't seen very many
That
of those.
is Martavon Hendricks. So Martavon with the bucket. 66-38. So that foul on Life, and one of the bonus free throws here for Daishan Nix. And that won't go. Rebound underneath, though. Put back up. We got another foul.
Oh.
It goes on Jeremiah Cruz, his first.
Boy, they just keep missing those free throws.
And there'll be one more coming.
Our team's so great and everything else. The free throws have been. There's one.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes you have a bad day or something at the line.
Yeah, could be.
67-38, although, I mean, I can't envision them being a spectacular free throw shooting
I
team,
can't
but
either.
decent probably.
Whoa,
Three
there's another
ball on the
one.
wing is good. Triple for Kylon Reed. 67-41 as we approach 5 minutes to go here. Nice little turnaround. That wouldn't go. And given right back to Marlon Leston, who lays it in.
That was his 10th rebound.
69-41, down to 4:40 left in the game.
Till you start keeping statistics, you never realize how hard it is to get 10 rebounds in a game. Oh, my land.
That flipped up, no good. Taken away by Trinity. We got a whistle and a jump ball. Be possession to Trinity.
Here comes the rest of Trinity's substitutes in.
Nix down the lane, try to fire a pass off. That sails out of bounds.
He caught Mangala off the five guard there. He's going to do a fancy left-hand pass to him underneath the bucket.
On the baseline, Brandon Knight has that blocked out of bounds. And it comes a kicking violation. Take to the hoop. That wouldn't go for Kylon Reed. Got another jump ball. Nope.
Actually,
foul called.
Yeah. They just grabbed the hold of him wherever they could get him.
Hendricks with his second foul. And one in the bonus
good.
upcoming here with 3:45 left.
I think I was the coaches. I'd tell my players back off and just let it go.
Free throw here is no good.
It. Think about it, you don't have to worry about Trinity catching you on free throws.
A turnover, outlet feed to Daishan Nix, and he'll slam it with the right hand. 71-41, 3:25 left. This game has really deteriorated.
Yeah, it certainly has.
And timeout to Life. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the NCSAA. Timeout, that shot blocked. Trinity will turn it over. And that pass turned back over. Back up the floor it comes. And top to Baez, and Trinity going to slow it down a little bit here, thankfully. Ball out front. That is slightly off the mark. And it will be Life basketball. 2:32 left. 71-41. They're just letting the clock run now, too. I don't think anybody's going to argue with that at this point. That ball poked away. And there's a travel. I mean, it was an impressive dunk. But it was a travel.
Oh, my.
It was less than getting down the lane.
He didn't go flying through the air, that's for sure.
Deep three ball, banks off, no good. Rebound underneath to Trinity.
Let's see. Weston's 11th rebound.
Sails through. There's another turnover. Skip pass ahead. We got a whistle and a foul underneath. Be on Martrayvon Hendricks. That's his third. And free throws here.
Whoa, two of them.
Free throw rattles around and in.
That's been an odd one. One other time they've done that today.
73-41, minute and a half left. Three ball on the wing, that's no good. Rebound underneath, put back up and in.
Yeah, that time they didn't go ahead and foul him. Good shot. Good way to do it.
Reed with the bucket, that pass sails out of bounds. Clock rolls, we get down to about a minute left here. That's stolen away. Nix is going to be all by his lonesome again, and we'll just lay it in this time. 75-43. 45 seconds left.
Oh, nice move.
Spin move on the inside.
Oh, spin move, falling out away from the basket. Two-hand shot.
In the way, got a whistle and another foul. 22 seconds left. And that's Hendricks with his fourth. Nix with the free throw, that rattles off. Daishan will have one more coming.
I got one out too.
76-45, last 15 seconds here. And knocked out of bounds. Three ball on the baseline won't go. Rebound tipped out and heads out of bounds, and that does it. 76-45 is the final as Trinity International wins the Division I championship for the boys here for 2019 at the NCSAA. Final totals, first off for Life. 1 3-point field goal for Martrayvon Hendricks. 2 points for Chris Coleman. 2 for Brandon Grimes. 2 for Amari McAllister. 6 for Ja'Cory Gist. 10 for Kendarius Gist, including 2 3-point field goals and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 10 points for Kylon Reed, including 1 3. He was 3 of 8 from the free throw line. 10 points for Marquez Cruz. He was 2 of 7 from the free throw line. Life, 4 of 18 from 3-point range. For Trinity International, 12 points for Gabriel War, 5 for Enrique Baez, included 1 of 2 from the line. 21 points for Zaba Bengala. He was 1 of 8 from the free throw line. 16 points for Marlon Leston, including 4 3-point field goals. He was 0 for 2 from the line. 6 points for Jabari Williams. He was 6 of 10 from the line. 2 points for Madit Mao. 15 points for Daishan Nix. He was 1 of 3 from the line. Trinity, 2 of 6 from three-point range. Pass it off to you for rebounds.
Okay, rebounds, first of all, for Life Christian. We had Marquez Cruz for 2, Kendarius Gist for 2, Jakari Gist for 6, Jeremy Cruz for 1, Kylan Reed for 4, Chris Coleman had 1, Brandon Grimes had 2, and Iman McAllister had 3 for a total of 21 rebounds for Life Christian. On the other side of the ledger, we had Trinity with Daishan Nix 3, Madate Mao 2, Jabari Williams had 5, Marlon Leston had 11 of Marlon. Good afternoon. Zaba Bengala ended up with 5, Enrique Baez 3, and Gabriel Hoare 7 for 36 total. So Trinity vastly out rebounded Life Christian by 36 to 21.
And the final 76-45, the win for Trinity. This is our little break here as we'll leave the video feed open for the next game, which I believe is Westridge and Sunrise, so that will at least be open for you to watch. We'll be back at 3 o'clock this afternoon for our next full broadcast. You've been watching the NCSAA National Tournament.